In a high interest rate environment, purchasing a home can be challenging, but there are advantages and ways to mitigate the impact. Higher interest rates often result in reduced competition, lower home prices, and more motivated sellers. These sellers are often more open to negotiations and concessions, including the possibility of covering various closing costs, such as mortgage discount points. Therefore, despite the challenges, high interest rate environments can present opportunities for home buyers to make favorable deals and potentially lower overall costs. In today's video, we're going to explore the 3-2-1 mortgage buy down and how it can work for you. But before we get started, if you enjoy these videos and you find them helpful, all I ask is for you to, in return, is for you to smash the like button, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel tremendously, and in return, we promise to answer as many comments as we can. Thank you so much. The 3-2-1 buy down temporarily lowers the interest rate on a mortgage for the first 3 years of the loan. The interest rate is reduced by 3% in the first year, 2% in the second year, and 1% in the third year before it reverts to the original interest rate for the remainder of the loan term. This reduction in interest rate results in lower monthly payments during the buy down period. After the buy down period ends, the mortgage will revert to the original rate. The buy down can be paid for by the seller, home builder, or even the mortgage lender, keeping it a popular concession among sellers who are eager to sell their homes, especially in today's market. It is important for buyers to be reasonably certain that they will be able to afford their mortgage payments once the buy down period ends to avoid strain. Let's take a look at it. For example, let's say you qualify for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage and your interest rate is 5% and you borrow $400,000. If you look here, in year one, the interest rate is 2%. That's a monthly payment of $1,478.48, which is a cost savings of $668.81. In year two, you can see the interest rate now increases by 1%. That brings your new monthly payment to $1,686.42. Now we reduced our savings from $668 to $460. Year three, it goes up again from 3% to 4%, and now your monthly payment is $1,909.66, with a cost savings of $237.63. Overall, you can see how you went from a lower rate to a higher rate. In years 4 through 30, this is a fixed rate. 4 through 30 now goes to 5%, and now you're at the $2,147.29. Obviously here, we don't want to stay at this particular rate, right? The object here is that somewhere in between year 1 and 2, you want to go ahead and refinance. It is important to note that when using the buy down tool, you want to make sure you'll be able to afford the mortgage payment once the buy down period ends to avoid financial strain. However, we are savvy investors, and savvy investors, we use this method, again, like I said before, to get in the house now, so therefore we can experience a lower rate, and before the rate increases, we want to go ahead and refinance again, hopefully in year 1 and year 2. Guys, if you find value in this, I want to say thank you so much. Go ahead and tell me in the comments if you've used this buy down method before. We'd love to hear about your experience, and we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much.